Welcome to the finale of Sunday League to Champions League. Hello and welcome back, and you join us for the very last time that we will take the reins as Tottenham Hotspur manager. Today is the last game in the Premier League. It's the last game we're going to have in the dugout as the manager of Tottenham Hotspur as we bring Sunday League to Champions League to a conclusion. So today, obviously, we're going to run through the gap since you were last with us against PSG. We'll then take on the game. We'll do the live com. We'll do that against Aston Villa at home. And then we'll do a little bit of a wrap-up in terms of where the journey took us, how long it was, what we did, what we earned, all of those kinds of things, just so you can really get a handle for how it panned out, how it all mapped out. Okay, but without further ado, let's have a very quick look in terms of how we did in the interim. So you can see, obviously, we are in third. We took on Brentford in the time that we've been apart, and the game was relatively decent, if I'm honest. The lads stepped up, very, very different to how they played against PSG. Rosso D was superb, marauding down that right-hand side, and Scariglia managed to tap one home thanks to a nice pullback from him. OD again, pivotal in the second goal, a nice little triangle on the edge, and then Montel tapping home from the 6-yard box. And then in the back end of the game, we had Amaretto boxing, Corey pulling it back and Terrell just stabbing home. It was a lovely game, fully under control from us from the get-go. So there was no real worries in terms of the scoreline. But we find ourselves in third, and that's the reality of it. We're not going to get any higher than third. If I just quickly show you the league, you can see our best possible position is third. Our worst possible position is third. So spoiler alert, we are going to finish third. We can't be overtaken by United. City can actually pip Liverpool to the title. Liverpool can win the league. They've overtaken City thanks to winning their games in hand. So it's going to be an interesting one in terms of the finish. Let's have a look who they've got. City have got Fulham at home. You'd expect them to win. Liverpool have got a difficult tie away at Arsenal, who do need a win to get themselves up into that fourth position. So be an interesting afternoon. But we're obviously focused on us, right? So when you next join me, we're going to be in the dressing room and you'll see just how we're going to line up against Aston Villa. And here we are. So, as you know, it's my last game, so I'm going to do what I want. I am going to start David Okori, and I don't care. I'm doing it. So he's going to be our number 9. He's going to finish the season for me with a start. So he's going to come in. In fairness, he has got a better last 5 game rating than Van de Weeven. So I'm using that as a secondary reason. But he is going to start for me. A Leaf on the left-hand side, followed up by Gertz. Scariglia and Marino in midfield with Montel ahead of them. Boz is out. He's out for another 7 days. So it's going to be sad we won't get to see him play again. OD keeps his shirt working with Flores. But we have got Amarilla back on the bench. He's fit for 45, so we're going to send him out in the second half. So that'd be nice to see him play. And then obviously the back four looks familiar, right? Tedesco and Coops with Marmalade in goal. That's how we're going to line up. We're going to go nice and positive, and all being well, we're going to try and finish this off. I'm pleased for you, Elif. Feel free to be confused, but you didn't play the last game. I don't know what's so confusing. Hopefully we can finish this off with a win. We're facing up with Danny Cowley in the opposite dugout, so it'll be interesting. Be interesting to see how we do, but it would be lovely to finish it off with a win, of course, because that's what we all want to do, right? We want to make sure we go out on as big of a high as we can. But let's see, David. Little do you know, this is the last time we'll meet, pal. What do you attribute to your recent good home record? Hard work. I say this all the time. If you can score goals, you'll always stand a chance of winning, son. Are you confident of a good showing? I know what we're capable of, son. Thank you very much. Nice to talk to you. Bye forever. Okay, here we go. And we'll shake hands for the last time as manager of Tottenham Hotspur. Look at that nice big coat again. Knows exactly what he's doing there. And the lads are talking about it. They know. They feel something, don't they? And Villa have got the ball early doors. So let's see what they can do. They're looking to try and play through us. Batch has got the ball and held it up quite well. Phillips looks to clip to the right-hand side. They've played some lovely football there. Fleming has beat his man and he's tapped home. Glenford Fleming. That name sounds familiar. I'm not entirely sure why. Why does it sound familiar? Why does it sound familiar? Glenford Fleming. Nope, no idea. Wonder whether he's somebody we watched. I don't know. But that is the worst start we could have possibly hoped for. There we go, that's the way that goes. Boxed from a free kick. Flores on the left instead of the right. Has clipped it back over with his left foot. He's found a leaf who's at the bar. Unfortunately, we couldn't tap it home on the rebound. Scariglia out to OD, and it's going to come to nothing. So our XG suddenly surges past Villas, but unfortunately they've managed to tap home. Poor start from us. Arsenal-Liverpool is 0-0, by the way. Liverpool have just scored. Which will hold them the Premier League if they maintain that result. City are 2 up with Haaland scoring a brace. Nice and early for the citizens. Gertz, he's knackered. He wants to come off. He's going to come off at half-time. He's pulled his ligaments, he thinks. Let's have a look, see if he can make it to half-time. He looks like he's going to make it to half-time. Bakawa with a corner for Villa, and they've nodded home again. The lads just cannot perform on camera. They just can't perform in front of you. That's essentially what this is. Absolutely appalling. We can't go and win a corner. Go and head the thing. Anyway, that's where we are. And it won't come as any surprise that I'm absolutely furious. But there we go. Point fingers. Show a bit of desire, you dirty wretches. Tactics. Let's make some changes. Amaratu's going to come on. Amarilla's going to come on. Let's go and have a right good go at these. Okori, you've done nout. Off you come as well, son. Off you come. Let's go and start this. See if we can win the second half. That's a bit of downgrade, hasn't it? See if we can win the game. Now we're trying to win an half. 51 minutes. 55 minutes. Still nothing's happened. Absolutely appalling. Amaratu's on the ball, though. Can he make something of it? He's gone all the way back to Tedesco. Scariglia is clipped for a leaf, but he's managed to be nodded away. Amarilla, can we come out wide? Odie's in acres. Amarilla's looking to take his man on, though, and Van Dweven taps home. Grab that ball. Well done, you. We're going to transition to attacking. Encouraged from the gaffer from the sideline. We'll skip that highlight. We're not bothered. We need to score another. We need another, and then we need another. What can we get done? We're approaching the 70th minute and nothing seems to be moving. Alif's had an absolute shocker, so he's going to get dragged now. Let's get Kosicic on, see if he can do something for me. And Chrissy Riggs going to come on for Montel, who's also had a bit of a poor game. Let's get those lads out there. See what we can do, see if we can make any difference at all. They're playing with more caution, Chrissy Powell says. I don't blame them. They're trying to hold those 3 points. Can we do anything, lads? Any chance? We're on the ball. Scariglia. Out wide has found OD. Box. Looking for Van Dweven. Van Dweven doesn't make a most. He's at a penalty, ref. Riggy's gone down. Badu looks like he fouled him. The ref is convinced it's a penalty, but he's going to listen to his ear roll. What are they saying? Have we managed to get it? We have got it. It's a penalty. It's a penalty on the 84th minute. And Van Dweven, I'm assuming, is going to take it for us for his brace. Can he score? He can. Grab the thing. He's not grabbed the thing. He doesn't know we're leaving. He doesn't know, does he? But fair enough, we've equalised. It's Desmond. Can we finish this off? Can we finish it off? As Villa are at 6s and 7s. Can we be at 8s and 9s? Let's go. Come on, boys. What have we got? Anything. Villa free kick. Clipped. Amaratu's cut it out, but unfortunately Glenford's won it back. He's come inside and found Phillips with a lovely clip ball to Bernard. That's definitely how you say it. Boxed. Powell. Nothing on it. OD clips away and he's found Kostic. Run at him, lad. Run at him, lad. Keep going, you. Keep going, you. What can you do, son? Amarilla, you love to see it. You love to see it. In our last game, our golden boy has just tapped home in his final 45 minutes on his return from injury. That's a lovely run from Kostic, by the way. Darting at his man. Absolutely superb to see. And then he's got the wherewithal to find Amarilla, who has a lovely finish with his left foot. You'd be furious if you were Danny Cowley, but I'm not. I'm Millers, and I'm delighted. Absolutely superb. Into the dying embers of the game now. We've got another highlight, though. 95 minutes on the clock. That's a shocking foul there. Get him off. Get him off. Absolutely appalling behaviour. He knows he was injured too. Dirtbag. Amarilla's on it though. Can we punish? Can we punish now and make him really feel that pain after that appalling behaviour? Amaratu, roving. Finds Kostic again. Scariglia finds Amoratu again. Box for Riggy Squirt. No, he's pulled it back. Amoratu, from distance, he got giddy. Saw his name in lights. And there it is. We are off on our little rotation around the pitch to thank the fans. I'll be doing it too, giving my waves. I think the fans will know it too. They'll smell it, won't they? Amarilla. Man of the match performance from 45 minutes. That's how you do it, Flores. That's how you do it. Really, really well done. You've done brilliantly to come back, lads. Thank you very much. Rowan, go on, talk to me. You've been on a good run lately. We've been playing well. Long may it continue. Yeah, management is easy when things are going well. Absolutely, Rowan, but I'm leaving. Sorry, what? What a comeback. Yes, I won't lie. Got a little jitters at times, but there we go. The lads can go out and do it. And that does it. City have won the league. Arsenal did a comeback too. There's comebacks all over the shop. That means City lift the trophy, Liverpool second, and we sit there in third, 10 points clear of United. In fairness, I don't think it's the worst end to the season for us. You know, we got to the semi-final of the Champions League. It isn't all that bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to you shortly with a little bit of a wrap-up of the season and, more importantly, a wrap-up of the save. Catch you shortly. Okay, just a very, very quick rejoin just to say we've had a season to remember. That's what it's been described as, and I think that's fair to say. It's worthy of note that this is a record points haul for Spurs too. So 89 points, we'll take that, won't we? B- to board a please at the team for the team challenge for the Premier League title. Yes. Van de Weeven finished third in the top goal scoring chart, which isn't bad when you think about the fact he was rotated. For all the right reasons, of course, but he was rotated, so he didn't do too badly. From a Champions League perspective, knocked out in the semi-finals. Some very, very good results there. You know, we beat Ajax, beat Bayern, beat Barca. You know, there's some really, really good teams in and around those results that we had. And again, B-. They're pleased with the fact that we reached the semi-final. They're just as disgruntled as I am that we were knocked out in the quarterfinals, and I think that's fair when you think we were knocked out against Oxford. You know, we really should have gone to the next level there, if not a little bit further. And then they're really not bothered about the Carabao Cup. So, fair enough. And neither am I. So, I thought that was interesting. They were pleased, by the way, with the signings of Kostic, which obviously we didn't make, but also Rosa, mainly because of the value for money. And a very quick review in terms of the season. An 8-1 win against Fulham. That was superb. Boris getting 4 goals, doing superbly well. Beating Arsenal, they want to call that out, obviously, because of the rivalry. And then the goal of the season from Boris. Can we see that easily? I don't know if we can see it easily without seeing the entirety of those 7 goals. I don't really want to see the entirety of the 7 goals. It's the one he scored on the 24th minute. Lovely goal from Spurs, attacking midfielder Kuzmanovic as he scores a powerful free kick. Oh, it's that free kick. It was an absolute rocket, wasn't it? We did see it. I did show it in the highlights for that game. So, yeah, a lovely goal. Our success helped the finances, helped the coffers, which is always good. Sponsorship went up by 12 million. That's good to see. Broadcast revenue went down, which is weird when you think about that logically. That's odd. Corporates went up, more prawn sandwiches were consumed. We got far more in competition prize money, far more, so 35 million more there, and we earned a little bit more in commercial revenue. Van de Weeven still tops the player shirt sales, which is odd. Lovely to see Amarilla on there, and Ricky doing well too, which is really, really good. So yeah, all positives there, and that's how it looks. That's no surprise really, is it? Bozza deserves that shirt after the performances he put in towards the back end of the season. And I'm delighted to see Ross in there too. Ross in there as a fullback. I like that. I think Amarilla isn't there purely based on injuries, in fairness. If he'd have had a really good run in the team, fitness-wise, I think he would be there. And then I would totally agree with that being the best team that we had out there this season. Very, very good. Very, very good. We didn't get any Manager of the Month awards, so we did really well. But in terms of how we performed, I think we did very, very well and performed well over and above what you would expect for a Spurs team, particularly if you think back to the start of the season when we couldn't sign anyone for Toffee. So, yes, very, very good. A spell of football in the middle of the season, yeah, maybe, Gary, maybe. We dared to dream. That's on the badge, isn't it? We dared to dream, and yes, we did. We did dare to dream. and we finished with a record points haul, which is absolutely superb and testament to the lads. So yeah, a nice way to finish up. It could have been nicer. Of course it could. It could have been nicer. We could have won the Champions League, or at least got to the final after that draw in the first leg. We'll accept the vision. We're not bothered. We're not going to be here. We won't do that in the season team meeting, because we're going to go and look now at us in terms of a manager and how we've progressed, right? So in terms of our attributes, there we are. That's me. Done very, very well. Continental Pro license, and really built up a skills base, which has helped us kick on, right? And I think the youngster knowledge, work and motivating players, working with that in terms of people management has really helped us on this save. I genuinely think it has. In terms of relationships, who likes me? Poch. Okay, no problem. That's good. But apparently, I'm very close with Aaron Ramsbottom. Okay, fine, no problem. But other than that, really, no one really. Oh, Didier doesn't mind me. He's United manager, isn't he? Yeah, Didier doesn't mind me. We get on. And then, of course, Julio Arca, who we are at adversary with, as well as this guy, who I'm not entirely sure I've ever heard of. So, who are you? Why? Why are we? Okay, fine. I mean, okay, no problem. I'm hoping not to bump into you in the street, if I'm honest with you, Giovanni. Don't worry about that. Okay, let's have a very, very quick look at our history then. We have earned in our significant time in the game. So when we joined, obviously, 2023, wasn't it? So this is our 12th year. We have earned 12.5 million as a simple lad who started with nothing, managing Curzon Ashton. We have gone on to earn 12.5 million in our career. We've only had 1 day of holiday, so, grafted. So we have bought 112 players and sold 113, so that's a decent net. And yes, we have spent more than we've sold, but I couldn't sell anyone for love nor money last season. Our highest fee spent was £100 million in our career. That was on Chrissy Rigg, and I thought that was a tremendous buy, if I'm honest. He will still carry on being a very, very good servant to Spurs long after I'm gone. And then the highest fee we received was that 45 million we got for David Kiltie. If you recall, he went to Chelsea. So, yeah, just a quick look back. Where is it? Yeah, there. We sold him for 45 million. Off he went to Chelsea, and he's done okay. He's not pulled up trees, has he? So I think it was a good one. We've paid 10.5 million out in agent fees. That's disgusting. Let's have a very quick look then. Overall career stats: 633 games in management. We won 352 of those, giving us a win percentage of 55%. Superb. We scored plenty of goals. We won 3 leagues and gained 4 promotions. We didn't manage to win any cups, which is a little bit disappointing. Let's have a look in terms of my manager type. No, we won't do that because that takes forever, doesn't it? That manager timeline. Let's not do that. Job history. Here you go. You can see where we got our awards and you can see where we won our trophies, right? So Curzon Ashton, we managed to win the Vanarama National North against all odds. But then we only went and did it again and won the National League. We did superbly well, bringing them up to the professional ranks of the EFL. Then we left them, went and joined Cambridge. So we jumped League 2, went and joined a team in League 1. A stage of season, then we kicked on, finished 5th, and then Blackburn came in, offered us loads of money. We went. That was a massive, massive mistake. We got potted, but we retained our position in the Championship because we got offered that Coventry job. We did very, very well that first season, and then we kicked on and we went and won the Sky Bet Championship, which brought Coventry into the Premier League, and then we got the Spurs job. They were the vehicle to take us to the Champions League, and our highest finish in our tenure as a manager in this save has been 3rd in the Premier League, which is superb. We got the record haul for Spurs, and we're delighted. Just a very, very quick, where are they now? So they're still in League 2, which is fantastic, right? Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a quick look. Can I see where's the league? Why can't I see the league? There we go. Thank you. Where are they? Curzon 10th. So they're more than fighting their own, which is tremendous to see. They're doing really well. How are Cambridge doing? They're still in the Championship, just about 19th. Does that keep them up? Does that keep them up 19th? I don't know. Yes, it does. Okay, good. So they're retaining their healthy position in the Championship. Again, really good because we've left the club in a solid place. And then Coventry, of course, we got them to the Premier League and they finished 10th this last season, which is superb for them. Absolutely fantastic to see them still competing too. So all in all, we've won 3 leagues. We got within 1 game of being in the Champions League final. And every team that we looked after has gone on to maintain a solid base to kick on for the future. So I think the message is, can a simple lad from Bury who takes on a team at the lowest possible level of the game get within touching distance of that Champions League trophy? The answer's been yes. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really have too. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all soon. Take care.